Welcome back everybody, and thank you for tuning into this week's video. Today I have something special in store for you guys, and that is going through a bunch of fossils and a handful of minerals that I received from fellow creator and friend City Rockhounding. Now, if you haven't heard of him before, be sure to check him out after this video. I will put his channel link up in the corner here and down in the description of this video afterwards. Whether you're tuning into the premiere of this video and or watching it afterwards, feel free to ask any questions and I'll be around in the comments section to answer anything you might have. But I will be breaking some of these guys down more at a later date. There's just so many cool things that I wanted to show you guys, and it's impossible to do it all in one video. So make sure you stay tuned for what's to come. These pieces kind of just blew my mind. There's still some things that I'm trying to figure out that I've never seen before. So this is definitely a learning process as well. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. If you take a closer look at the surface of this fossil, you'll notice those little green specks. That's just algae and or moss growth on the surface of this rock, which still adds a little bit of character to it. Honestly, I can't say enough about these brachiopods. Not only do I think they look cool, but the spines on them are very pronounced, and if you don't know what those are just the ridges running across the shell. But like I said, these things are super neat. There's even a handful of them that have a bunch of fossils on them, which you'll see later on in the video, but I'll be looking at these for a long time to come. Next, we have a rock known as Unikite. Now, I honestly don't know much about these, considering that when I first came across this channel, it was the first time I'd even seen these, but they are pretty neat, and everyone in the comment section seemed to really like these guys, and I can see why. They look pretty cool. So I'll be doing more research on them in the future. This is an awesome crinoid calyx. I appreciate him sending this to me. There's so much detail on this thing that I'm not going to be showing you guys in this video, but you will be blown away. I can't wait to show this off to you guys in more detail. I labeled this piece a mystery fossil because although it looks super cool, there's not really enough detail for me to be confident in giving it a specific label. But this piece is still super cool, and I appreciate him sending it to me. Here we have some awesome trilobite fragments. First, as you can see, we have the back end portion of a trilobite that's actually in really good condition considering that it's just a fragment piece. And then to the right of that, we actually have a brachiopod, which is super cool. And here is my favorite of the two trilobite pieces, and what you're seeing here is actually the eye of the trilobite. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the plate there is around the eye. It really depends on what exactly we're looking at because there's a few different things right in that area, but for right now we'll just say that it looks really cool and that eye is amazing. Next up, we have a piece of Syringopora coral. Now, I'm not too familiar with this type of coral, but this looks really awesome, and I can't wait to get more into this and really see what they're all about. As you can see here, this has a lot of interesting detail and some different looks, so we'll be looking at this for a long time to come. Our next group of rocks here are known as pudding stones. Now, I don't know too much about these guys yet. They are fairly new to me, thanks to City Rockhounding. I've seen one here and there, but I've never actually gotten to hold one in person like I am here. So this is definitely neat up close. One of the more notable features on one of the smaller pieces here, you will see some favesite coral mixed in. But this was added into the pudding stone bag, so for right now, we'll keep it with the rest of them. But either way, this is a super cool discovery. Here we have two smaller rocks with some really cool pyrite crystals on them. The camera doesn't even do them justice. These things look incredible. Here we have a horn coral fossil, and as you'll see here pretty quick, this is an amazing looking piece. This is by far my favorite probably out of any of the ones I have, and the detail on this, it just blows my mind. So I really appreciate this piece. Up next, we have some really interesting brachiopod fossils. Some of these have double brachiopods on them, but also some amazing fossils with great detail. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit to take these all in because they look incredible. a bunch of favosite coral pieces, and these are heavily crystallized and look super awesome. These are actually my favorite kind of coral fossil, so that's also a big plus. But just look at how amazing these are. This piece caught my eye in particular because of those orangish reddish dots. Now, this was with the quartzite bag, so we are going to keep it there for now, but I'm almost wondering if this is some type of coral, given how uniform those dots seem to be. But regardless of what the outcome is, this is a very unique piece. And here we have some more Petoskey coral, or however you say that, I'm not exactly sure. But one of my favorite things about these pieces are the amount of detail within them. And they kind of look like a spider web too, which is really cool. And these things sparkle like crazy as well. here we have my favorite brachiopod piece of the entire bunch. Not only does this rock have 2 brachiopods on it, but we also have a bunch of secondary fossils. You'll see the crinoid or barnacle sitting right there on the front of the piece, and then as you turn it around back, you'll notice we have some bryozoans, and next to the bryozoans you will see that second brachiopod. So this is just amazing. I could look at this piece for forever. As we start bringing this video to a close, I wanted to show you guys some more of these horn coral fossils because they are absolutely amazing. I like each and every piece because they all look so different from each other. Like I said before, he really went above and beyond in sending out this package, and I can't thank him enough. So, that about does it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a closer look at all these different pieces. I know I did, and I will continue to do so for quite some time. If you're still here with me, don't forget to subscribe and stay up to date on all future videos, and be sure to go check out City Rockhounding's channel, and you'll see a bunch more pieces like this, and probably some new discoveries to come in the future. He's got some really cool stuff going on over there, so you won't want to miss it. But until then, I will see you guys next time.